What's up, guys? It's May 6th, 2025. I've made this video a couple of times. I'm going to try to make it better, and I'm going to go ahead and say that this is hopefully the last time I make it. So every year pretty much for my birthday, try to do something special, as in find a way to give back or something. This year, I've been thinking about it. I decided a while ago that there was an individual that I would like to see if people maybe want to help donate to. Maybe a lot of noise in the background. I'm getting ready to take my daughter to school, but I just wanted to see what everybody would think about this. So my birthday is May 9th. I've made this video, like I said, a few times. I felt like, oh man, now I'm getting ready to ask people to donate even $1 after we just did a thing and the Try Truth, and I even, did that YouTube post about, the things that kind of went down. And I just thought that's not a reason to make somebody else suffer because somebody else was a jerk face. And so what I'd like to see if we could do is, even though he's not a Cowboys fan, he's a Niners fan, but okay, sorry, but NFL teams, guys, are kind of like girls. I've always considered, there's the right one and then there's the rest of them. So anyways, have been asked about, where's your video? When's your next video? Guys, I never meant to be a content creator. I've not meant to be an influencer or any of that. What I've done is I thought, well, these are popular people, items or whatever, I can show them. So I've never actually bought something that I wouldn't wear. I wouldn't buy a big old thick, item that I'm not gonna ever wear because, I have neck problems and stuff. Or just get headaches. Let's just say that my neck's all cool. It holds my big head up. But there's only, so much that I can show you guys. And the thing was, should I get 14 or 18, or should I get a 5mm or a 6mm? So I appreciate everybody always watching. The one thing that I was surprised about was, because I read all the comments, it's very hard to respond, but I read every single thing. And that's what blew me away, is how much I felt like, wow, these people are super cool. I'm actually connected to some of them. They comment a lot. And you know who you are, guys, and I super appreciate you. But anyways, Koa Sage Peterson, I think I said that right. I will put his information in the description, guys. If you can do like PayPal or whatever he has, I know he has PayPal because we've done stuff before, like business transactions. I think I've sold him an item. If you guys would vouch for me in that group, that's my daughter. If you guys would vouch for me, or if you would ever, want to give me a birthday present, then can you donate at least $1? Because if 10 people donate $1, that's $10. And if somebody else donates maybe $10, that's 20, but just $1 a piece. And I was hoping we can get him at least $100. And I know that you should never say a goal. Well, you should always say your goal. You should write goals down and stuff. But I don't want people to be like, oh, we got 100 and quit. I just, I don't want to ask a lot, but this is a really cool dude. I believe he has Lou Gehrig's, guys. He has been in the Try Truth for a very long time. He's a very vocal, cool person. A couple years ago, may not be that long, but a couple years ago, he was having trouble eating, have to sit up in bed at angles, and I think aspirate if he ate the wrong way. So he has a trachea. I think I pronounced that right. So he's got a tube, for a feeding tube. So he has to, I think he said, get that changed every 45 or maybe it was 75 days. But wow, can you imagine, even 75 days? Yeah, that's a month and a half. And then he's finally getting a service dog. But I know that it's super hard. He has gotten married. His wife's beautiful inside and out, guys. Great personality. They're made for each other. and he's got wonderful friends. So I will post in the Try Truth this video with like his description of kind of what's going on, because nobody knows better than him. But I do know that donations help a lot on his quest to achieve a lot of good things. And I know that his air conditioning unit in his van has went out, and he can't travel, guys. It's spring and summer's on its way, so he can't travel long distances. And what's a long distance to him, it may be not a long distance to us, okay? For instance, I'm just gonna comment on one comment. Someone said 22 inches on a chain is as long as you should go. Well, what if a 22 inch won't fit you? You know, a 22 inch may fit me, but if someone's way big, or what if someone's really skinny, a 22 inch may look like this. So it's all about perspective, and everybody, you know, sees things differently, you know. Again, this guy is a 49ers fan. So if you can look past that in your heart, and like, again, birthday present for me, even $1, guys. You may think, oh, $1's nothing. It's everything, okay? Please, if you do it and we can get at least $100, I won't put a time frame, but if we can get at least $100 is what I was gonna say earlier, I will do the review on the watch that I get asked mostly about, okay? And I will do a full review. I will tell you about my experience going to the AD. I will show you the bags, the boxes, you know, some of the paperwork and stuff like that. And we'll go over the watch, okay? And I'll make sure to give you guys a full review on that. But let's donate, and let's bless somebody. Because, I mean, you're blessing a bunch of people. You're blessing yourself, okay? Because it will come back to you. You're blessing me by giving me a great birthday present, and you're blessing this guy, okay? So if you'd vouch for me, just put up $1. Have a blessed week.